now. Let's look at the data. We have A, B, C, D, and then just say 1 to 5. So that's our units, right? How yellow? A. How yellow is A?
Pretty yellow.
Like a solid 5, or is it like less than?
Solid?
Probably like a solid
Okay.
5.
What about B?
I would say the same.
A 4? I'm hearing differences.
Really close, but it looked less.
Looks less, okay?
Like-
that would make more sense to me than having 2 be identical.
It's a tad bit, like. Oh,
What's
and I'm
the
colorblind,
consensus?
so I
Less?
can say that. I'm just saying.
Let's go with less.
Yeah,
C,
less, super,
very little,
super
okay?
less.
D,
None.
none. All right. So, with D, which solution is D?
Glycerol?
Glycerol. There we go. Why? Let's go through that one. In glycerol, is lactose present?
No.
No. So the repressor is
On.
bound. It is on. The brake is on. Is it moving forward?
No.
No. So we're going to make 0. That makes sense. Are we still starving? Yes. So cap and cam are bound. Gas pedal is fully down, but the brake is down, so the car is not moving at all. We're going to make 0. Okay? So now your goal, let's spend a few minutes, go through and try to figure out what each of those are.
Okay, well,
How?
A is definitely lactose only.
What?
A is definitely lactose only.
Because you got yellow?
Because it's the most yellow.
Yep.
Which means it's going to produce beta-lactosidase. And the enzyme is what indicates for that, right? So,
Produce galactosides, and the enzyme is what? You also said something like
OMPG.
The enzyme is OMPG.
the enzyme is OMPG?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I would
Which
say
that enzyme OMPG is yellow or no?
it's what
It
yes,
reacts
yes,
or is
it's
yellow?
the indicator. Yeah, it's what turns it yellow.
But
Because when there's lactose only, the cell is hungry, so it produces beta-lactosidase, right? And OMPG is an indicator for that.
okay.
So that's why I put that one as A.
Okay.
And then I would think B would be lactose and glucose, right?
Oh, that makes sense.
And B would be lactose and glucose.
Mm-hmm. So that would mean C is the mutant.
Yep.
And what does the mutant mean?
I don't know. He did something to it.
State of the art on at T equals 60 minutes, but we only did like 20.
All right. Let's think about lactose and glucose. Okay? If we have lactose and glucose present, is there lactose present?
Yes.
Therefore, the repressor is
Off.
off. The car is moving forward, correct? Is there glucose present? Yes. So is the car moving forward quickly?
No.
No. Therefore, lactose and glucose is
B.
C.
Okay.
Because is there lactose present? Yes. The repressor is off. Is the glucose levels high or low? High. Therefore, camp and cap are off.
So it would be C.
It's barely moving forward. So C is lactose and glucose.
I'm lost on how the yellow color tells us this.
Because it tells you if the enzyme is working, how much enzyme there is. What is ONPG?
An enzyme?
No,
No, no,
not an
it's
enzyme.
It's
An
an
indicator.
artificial.
It's an artificial sugar.
It's an artificial sugar.
It's just like lactose, but what happens when the glycidic linkage breaks? It turns yellow. So it tells us the enzyme is there and working, correct? So if it's barely yellow, it tells us how much enzyme is there. A little bit of enzyme, not much enzyme. Okay? So, for the next one, lactose only. Do we have lactose present?
Yep.
Yes. So where should the repressor be? Off, because the repressor is bound to lactose. No lactose, repressor is bound to DNA. There's lactose present, lactose is, the repressor is bound to lactose. Are we starving? Yes.
Yep.
Because do I have glucose present?
No.
No. So I'm going to make a lot of enzyme. However, what happens as the enzyme starts working? Suddenly we have glucose present because what's the enzyme doing?
Breaking down lactose.
Breaking down lactose. So what will happen to the gas pedal as it starts making more and more? It makes less and less. Therefore, which one's lactose only? B. So if I have lactose, the repressor is off. And if I only have lactose, I'm really hungry, so I'm going to make lots of it. But as I make more of it, I'm going to make glucose. Because lactose is the lactose plus glucose. So I'm going to slow down my production because now I have glucose present. So the mutant is what? Is grown in glycerol. So, should there be enzyme present? No. Because is there lactose present?
No.
No. Therefore, what is wrong? The brake is broken. So now your job is to figure out what's wrong with the brake. Keep going.